Jibber,
Jabber,
Jibber,
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 Jabber, Jibber, Jabber, Jibber, Jabber, Jibber, Jabber.
What's that? I just wanted to make a loud noise.
Ah, well, we've made very loud noises. Almost
look at
broke the screen.
wavelengths. Whoops.
Sorry, welcome back
Hi.
to episode 8.
Episode 8.
Clearly things are feeling strange today.
We are in odd moods.
Odd
I feel
moods.
like I'm in an odd mood.
You look odd.
I am an odd person.
You are strange. Sometimes wonder why you're not sectioned.
Me too.
Imagine we were sectioned together and, like, they come and give us our pills, but they give us different pills. So me and you being mad cunts, we'd swap pills.
Yeah.
We'd swap our little white cups and then be like... And then we'd get worse and
just
probably...
make it worse. I don't understand. Well,
There's a film there. Have you seen Awakenings?
I don't think so.
That's a good film.
Okay, what's it about?
That is about a man who's like almost in like a catatonic state.
Okay.
Right. Robert De Niro.
Okay.
In the,
Alright.
and the doctor,
Yep.
Robin Williams.
Okay.
I don't know the side of the doctor.
Right. Thank you.
I wish I could have seen that.
It was beautiful, I'll just say that.
And he wants to... Well, he does this treatment on him and he basically gets him up and moving and talking and walking and living.
Like a wholesome film, kind of.
Yeah, man, it's a wicked
Okay,
film. It's on
okay.
Netflix, so
Alright,
give it
yeah.
a fucking crack. mate.
Alright.
You
well
seen
done.
Patch Adams?
I think.
That's another Robin
Oh,
Williams doctor one.
Yeah.
But he's like a funny doctor, you know. He uses humour.
Yeah, I think I watched one
and
when I
they
was like a
fucking
kid.
hate it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, both good films. Both
Fair
good
enough,
films.
fair enough. Well,
Yeah, not really what we want at the beginning of the podcast. Welcome,
hello.
welcome.
Sorry.
You call the Jibbers and the Jabbers.
Yeah,
literally.
It do be like that.
It do be.
We do be gibbering.
We do be.
And sometimes jabbering.
Ah, well, you're more the Jabber, I'm more the Jibber.
Ooh. Sometimes I'm the gibber and you're the gibber.
Oh, well, you never know these days. Sometimes someone might be a Jabber. Whoa, what are you
You want to
Right. Fuck.
Woo!
How
How have you been?
I'm alright, mate. I'm
What you been up to?
been playing DBD with you, obviously.
Yeah, boy.
I've started learning Crazy Train. Mr. Crowley on the guitar.
Yep.
It's quite hard.
You said?
Well, for maybe my level of guitar, but because Randy Rhoads is very classical sort of guitar,
Yep.
so that's quite difficult. But I'm having fun,
Good.
taking it bit by bit. I'm going
Good.
to master one bit, then
Yep.
move on. You know,
And then one day you're just going to whip out your guitar.
I'm just going to whip out my guitar. I might even sing it as well.
Oh.
Might put the little round glasses on.
I like that.
Oh, nearly did it in the mic. Other than that, mate, just been working,
Lovely.
taking work anywhere I can get it, any sorts of ways I can get it, because it's just nice to be able to survive and not worry so
Yep.
much in this day and age of the year of the 2024, the
Amen.
2024, 2024. Said that 3 different ways.
you did.
I did. You can edit it so you can pick your favourite.
Thank you. You're too kind.
I might do that with every sentence.
Please don't.
Yeah, man. Spoke to my dad. They're going away on Monday.
Where they going?
Scotland.
Oh, what for?
Just a little holiday, little 4-day getaway
Yeah.
to the Highlands.
Lovely, lovely.
So I'd like to go back to Scotland.
Can you stop punching things?
Yeah, sorry, man.
I love the energy, but just for the audio.
Yeah, didn't think about that. What if it was totally ruined the past 3
It
minutes?
hasn't.
I'll try. I am. So they're going to Edinburgh.
Lovely.
Just for 4 days.
It says being on fire.
And did I? Don't want that. Yeah, man, what you been up to?
Oh, what have I been up to? I've had interviews. I've been drawing shit ton.
Yeah, man, you sent me that picture today. That was sick.
I drew
the
the
UFO phenomenon.
phenomenal album. I was
Love it.
very pleased with it. Because it was like the top album, like in my stack of vinyls.
Yep.
I had been looking at it like every day for like a week.
You should do Wish You Were Here.
Ooh, I might do that.
Do
next.
that. Do
Good
that.
shout. Good shout. But yeah, so I kept looking at it, and I was like, you know, the more I looked at it, the more focused on it, I was like, I could maybe draw this, and I did. I was
I knew
pretty chuffed
exactly what it was straight
Well,
away
that's good.
without even looking at the UFO and all
Did
that.
struggle with the car a bit.
Yep.
That's probably my least favourite part of the drawing.
Well, my favourite part of the drawing is the whole drawing itself.
Thank you. That makes me smile.
So you didn't smile that much. You could,
Made
you could have
my
smiled.
heart smile.
Yeah, I can't see that though, so it's pointless. Fucking show me
Chest
your
burster.
Kalima.
And it's just like,
Oh yeah, that is well smiling. Yeah, I'll put that back there.
and then I've literally just been to see Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
Do you want to give us the lowdown on that as much as you can?
Lowdown. I won't give too many spoilers.
Of course. Well, don't give any spoilers. Really.
Well, right, yeah, okay. It's a fun film.
Fun.
Big monkey, big lizard. Fight big monkey, big lizard.
Yep.
Which is what you could hope with a big film like that. I will say, it's definitely more of a King Kong film.
Love it because I think King Kong's cooler.
King Kong is cool. When they were advertising it, I was expecting it to be a bit more 50-50.
But it was, to be fair, the trailer was very King Kongish as well.
I suppose, yeah. I thought there'd be more
Didn't even really think about that.
Godzilla stuff happening.
Okay, but I suppose he's already had his time in the limelight.
This
maybe,
was kind of
maybe.
what I was thinking. He has had, like, 2 films before this. Plus, I feel like King Kong versus Godzilla was a bit more Godzilla-oriented,
Yeah.
Mecha-Godzilla and everything at the end of that.
Yep.
So this one was definitely more Kong-focused.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked it.
Okie dokie.
It's probably one of my favourite Kong films.
Yep.
I think I still like Skull Island more.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was fun. You know, can't complain.
And out of 10.
I just said a 7.5 out of 10. Well, what is funny though, so I went to watch it in IMAX. We're like seeing our big boys on big screens.
Yep.
Didn't realise until too late. We booked it for 3D. I haven't watched a movie in 3D since like Madagascar 3.
What's IMAX?
IMAX is just like big screen, big speakers. You get recliner chairs.
Okay.
It's like the ultimate viewing experience kind of thing.
Right.
You know, don't do it often. For like big films, I kind of like doing it.
I think the ultimate viewing experience is at home on the sofa where you can get a blowjob. Or, if you haven't got someone to give you a blowjob, jar of peanut butter and a dog. Catnip and a cat.
Yeah. So,
Lettuce and a snail.
it's first 3D film I've watched in like over 10 years.
Yeah, man, I've not watched a 3D film for a long
I didn't
time.
even kind of think that
I've
they
probably
made
not-
3D films anymore.
I've probably not watched a 3D film since Spy Kids 3D.
Damn. Oh, that is a fire film though.
That
Or
is.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I never watched it in 3D, but that was a cracker.
Did you not? I used to,
man.
because like, it said put your glasses on, that's when you're supposed to put your fucking 3D glasses on. Oh, I loved that shit. Loved that.
That was such a craze,
shit.
and it just didn't last.
No, it did not.
What is the benefit, really?
I will say the first kind of like half of the film where you're like exploring Hollow Earth, like you could really see the 3D shine.
Right.
I was kind of digging it. It kind of reminded of me playing on the VR.
Okay.
Like kind of same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But by the second half of the film, I just didn't really give a shit anymore.
Yeah,
And
man.
like, I guess
Fucking sitting
it felt
in-
like the film didn't really give a shit anymore about it. Like,
You're sitting inside wearing glasses, and only
Yeah.
blind people do that.
I look cool.
Well, would you say he looks cool in his glasses?
No.
There you go, then. You can beep the name,
I will.
but I just, yeah.
That's fair.
Make sure it's a beep this time, and
Of
not
course.
just a...
Yeah, I don't... Apologies for last episode. I did put the sensor bars there, and you can hear the gaps where the sensors are supposed to be.
Yeah,
there.
you could definitely...
It just didn't edit down right. I really don't know what
Well,
happened.
the stranger thing was like the 18 minutes of silence at the end on Spotify.
Really don't know what the fuck happened there. No fucking.
I was
clue.
like 2 hours and 36 minutes or something. I was like, what?
I know
the
it
fuck?
was still a long
Oh, it was
episode,
like
but
2:07,
like
I
still
think.
longest. But yeah, no fucking clue what happened. I will triple check everything this time to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that's a promise from
Yeah.
the noodles.
Um,
So, yeah,
what
man.
else is new? I've got a few things in the works. I've managed to get the film footage
Got
back.
some fingers and some pies.
I've got some fingers, some pies, and some eyes in my lies.
You got eyes on your
I don't
lies.
fucking
You don't
know.
want eyes on your lies because then everyone knows what you're telling.
Well, then they all know that I'm telling the truth right now.
Ooh, shit.
Woo!
God
Anyway,
damn.
got the movie footage back for the movie I wanted to. I was going to make that big video on this movie, like working on it back in September, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't work on it because I'd lost the movie, couldn't get it anywhere,
9/11
couldn't
was
work
in
on it.
September.
It was, thank you. But now I do. I can work on it again. I'm going to smash it out, get that out, and I'm also working on writing a little something.
Oh, he's writing. What's he writing?
I think it's going to be a comic.
Lyrics for me. Oh, that's
So,
not
maybe,
what
I don't know. It's very early stages.
I used to draw a comic when I was a kid.
Me too. Like,
What was yours called?
Birdman.
Ah, mine was called Stupid Land,
Oh.
and some stupid shit happened.
Mine was literally just a rip-off of Captain Underpants. Kind of like... It'd be like the stick man with bird wings.
Yeah.
And like... he'll just... a villain will come and he'll do that. He can jump taller than a building. He can punch as hard as this. And it'd be like that every issue.
Fair enough.
Just pure shite.
Pure shite.
Pure
I was
shite.
quite proud of mine.
Good.
It was all stickmen,
Yep.
but they was all different colours.
Oh.
I can't remember all their names, but I remember the little purple dude was Timid Timmy.
Timid Timmy.
Timid Timmy.
Was he scared and
He
timid?
was a scared, timid guy. And I did loads of them, but I remember specifically one of them. They was all in a house, and Timmy was in the kitchen. Timid Timmy was in the kitchen, because Timmy's timid.
Yep.
And he saw a rat. So he like fucking freaked out and jumped up on the light, but the light broke. I was quite young when I made this. Might need help, maybe. And he fell on the knives that were on the table and he died.
Fuck!
Stupid Land.
Rest in peace, Timmy.
They all just died in mental,
Oh.
stupid ways every fucking time.
Okay.
But it was
Kind of
wicked.
inspired by like Happy Tree Friends type era.
Hadn't even seen Happy Tree Friends by then. By that point,
You should see a therapist.
but seriously, if anyone wants to help me for free, he's keeping me hostage.
I don't what? I couldn't.
Couldn't keep me hostage.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I just couldn't.
Got to feed me.
Yeah, I would. I'll give you the protein you need for my semen.
God's come.
God's come.
Egg yolk.
Alright, what have we got to talk about this
We've got
episode?
plenty to talk about.
We've got our
There's-
5 movies.
We've got our 5 movies. I have struggled quite.
I found it easier to do the second 5 way more than I did my first 5. Like, way.
I think I found it
difference was
harder
crazy.
to do this 5 because I had immediately thought of like 2 or 3 films that were definitely going on my list. So it only left me with 2 spots.
Right.
And I'm still not entirely sure if I'm happy with my decision.
Okay. Well, we'll get there when we get there. We also, we decided to listen.
We've switched up the music thing
A little
for
bit.
a little while.
Yep.
We're going to do a bit of a versus thing.
Yep.
We're doing Ozzy versus Dio at the moment because that's the whole thing.
It's their first albums. Both their first albums.
Their solo
albums,
career, yeah.
Yep.
And this week we've got their first albums.
Yep. And then we're literally doing like song versus song, going down the track list, and then kind of seeing who reigns on top.
Yep.
Which I'm interested to hear.
Yeah, I'm interested
Which songs
too.
you chose? I'm sure you're interested to hear. What songs
I
chose.
think you probably know mine more than.
I think I have a good idea.
But yours, I'm just really not sure because I know you love Dio, and I know you love Ozzy, but you fucking love Dio, and
it was hard.
I just don't think you've gone through Ozzy's career like I have. Like,
no, but I still appreciate a lot.
I can appreciate your appreciation.
One certain pair up when we get there, but I struggle. I had to listen to those 2 songs like 5 times each before I could fucking make a choice. It was evil.
You'll have to tell me what
fucking
you'll
evil
have to,
that you paired them up together. Like,
was it's one of 2 battles. I know which battles you're talking about.
we'll get them when we get there.
Right, okay. So we switched that up.
Yep.
So next time it'll be their second albums, maybe their third album as well.
Yep.
Because we only thought of this idea like
A few days ago.
Like a week and a
yeah.
half ago. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Did we listen to an album? Like, other than that?
No, I don't think we did.
No,
we were
didn't.
supposed to listen to Mobb Deep, but I just totally kind of forgot.
Shit.
I listened to like, their
forgot
first
to.
2 albums,
Oh, fair enough.
and I was,
You just didn't care.
yeah.
I
had my mind
I
on
think
other
you
things,
kind of
man.
like listened to it and was like, I'd rather do this idea instead.
This idea just come to me from a podcast I listen to. They've done a lot of verses, but they do Aussie only.
Right.
So they've done his first 2,
Right.
3 and 4, 5 and 6 sort of thing. I thought it'd be fun to do Dio versus Aussie because of the shit that kind of went on there.
Yeah.
It is a very big thing online on all the Sabbath groups and stuff.
Well, I'm sure we're going to stir some fucking pots.
Oh, I hope so.
Did we talk about 299 in the last episode? Or
No, we've
No,
not.
so we'll
I
talk
don't
about-
believe we have.
No, I don't think so.
No, we haven't because it was.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
it
So
was-
will we talk about UFC 299?
Yeah, we've got some hot takes.
Yeah,
I've only got 2 this or that.
Do I?
Excuse me.
What else have I got? I need to.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Is it not?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
But doesn't sandwich just mean like stuff between bread?
I'm gonna still say no. I hate shit like this where it's like, if it's encased in bread, then it's a burrito. If it has a top bit, then it counts as a taco. If it's 2, then it's no. It's what the food is called is what it's called. None of this bullshit. It angers.
Right? Can
me.
I make a question? Can I make a question?
can make a question.
Can I say the question?
You
too?
can. Yes.
So why? So when we have cereal, we have a bowl of cereal, yeah?
Yep.
Right, when we have hot dogs, whether they're in the bun or out of the bun, it's always we're having hot dogs.
Yeah.
Why are
Whether they're hot or
Why are
cold.
we not having hot dog in bun?
Because that's just dumb. You wouldn't say burger and bun.
Bun of hot dog.
If you had a burger,
Bowl of cereal,
outside
bun of hot dog.
Yeah. Well,
Burger
I'll
of bun.
just say cereal, to be fair. Whether it's a bowl of cereal or cereal out the box. That's just me. But you don't say burger in the bun. It's just burger.
But when it comes without the bun, it's also...
Burger, exactly. So, it's just whatever the fuck it's called.
Why is sausages called toad in the hole when they're made of pig?
That I don't have an answer for. Maybe just because the way it looks at mine, someone there's probably some funny. Shall we find out? Shall I Google it?
Google it, because that's serious shit.
Why is? Oh,
Why is? I'm sorry, man. I've taken us on some tangents already.
that's alright. The sausage resembles toads peeking from a crevice made of a crisp batter.
Right. Have you ever seen frog in a crisp batter, though?
I can't say I have. To be honest.
I don't know what the fuck
What?
these people were doing.
Um,
Maybe it's just frogs peeping out of holes. I just...
dumb.
Batter of sausage.
Um,
Okay, continue.
Yep. Okay. I've been. This might be interesting. I've been writing down my dreams
No, that's
recently.
not interesting.
Okay.
No, go on.
Well, I've been trying to. I've realised the past month I've been dreaming way more than I usually do, and some I've remembered, but not fully. So now I'm getting into the habit of writing shit down as soon as I wake up, just so I can keep the memory as fresh as I can and write down as much as I can. So I'll tell you about the Bugs Bunny one.
No. Let's
so
hear it.
the first one that I can kind of remember recently, it was like a movie.
Yep.
It was like a prequel movie of Bugs Bunny trying to make it. He wasn't famous yet.
He was just trying to make it.
It was just this wannabe comedian trying to make it in the world.
Maybe we shouldn't say this on the podcast, because we might be able to write this as a film, mate.
It could be. For some reason, he was the only toon as well. Everyone else in the world was regular human adults.
Was he the first toon?
I don't know. It was just the only one in this movie.
Okay.
And basically, I even remember this one scene where he's in front of this board of executives, trying to figure out whether to hire him or not, and he's trying to do these magic tricks, but because he's a toon, they're all going wrong. And,
Right.
Things are blowing up in his face or not happening properly, and just being toony and silly. And obviously, because it's going wrong, it's even funnier, and the executives are laughing their fucking heads off at him, and it was like a full fucking movie. It was mad. I've got some other ones here.
Go for it. I've had some pretty mad dreams. All my film type ones, they're always scary.
Oh. Yeah, no, it was definitely a unique one, the Bugs Bunny one.
Yeah.
I like Bugs Bunny, but
maybe you like him more than you think.
Apparently.
Maybe you're Lola Bunny.
Another one. I was working in some sort of like a clown-themed arcade, like the circus-themed arcade.
Okay.
It was like this huge circus tent, but there was like arcade machines and 2p machines and all that kind of shit. And then it was shit. Then the boss is literally like, "You're in charge now," like pointing at me, and then kills himself.
Oh shit!
Causes this like mad car accident and like gets crushed by a fucking like bin lorry.
Nice.
I remember that being quite graphic.
Nasty way to go.
And then like, I guess he was in a bunch of debt.
Okay.
And so me and the other workers are trying to make up money to pay it off. So we had this idea to make a movie. We like travel halfway across the world to start making this movie, and something like fell through, and we ended up just being stuck on the other side of the world, like in India or some shit.
Oh shit!
That's kind of around the point where I broke up. So no conclusion to that one. I just got stuck in India.
This is like two films. That was about a movie, and the other one was about
Making
something from TV and movies. Making a movie.
The last one though is the most bizarre.
Let's go for it.
So there's pickle dispensers.
Right.
These in the dream were like common things,
Like vending machines.
like gumball machines. You slot a quid in,
And
turn
the
it,
pickle
drops out the bottom. Pickle juice goes all over the fucking floor.
But everybody
normal
loves
fucking thing. They're common in places like pubs. You go have a pint, go have a pickle.
Juice on the floor.
There's like multiple brands of pickle dispensers.
Okay.
So like you got like Johnson's pickles, Andrew's pickles, and like people would get into, like me and you would go to the pub and be like, I like Benson's pickles more. You'd be like, no, Johnson's pickles, mate. Johnson's pickles are the best. Like, it was like embedded into like lad culture. You know, like how football and beer is. Like everyone has their favourite.
Yeah.
Like, you also had your favourite pickle brand as well.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
And I'd get like into like heated discussions about my favourite pickle. I'm like, no, you're a fucking idiot. These pickles are clearly superior.
These are the best fucking pickles.
Are the pickles. And I specifically remember at one point I was with Jamie, and we're standing outside of like some pubs.
Yep.
Again, talking about it. Again, we got two different like favourites, and like two lads have come out of a pub, and I decided to. I'm like, "Oh wait, fellas," and they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What pickles you like?" And they chose like what is like commonly known as like the worst brand. So me and Shane were just like, "Get the fuck out of here, fucking idiots! You don't like those pickles. Get out of here." Yeah, and I woke up and like I could taste pickles. Like,
I wonder if maybe did you have pickles that day?
I didn't. It was so weird.
Because I was thinking maybe if you like fell asleep and then like coughed up a pickle and it was just sitting on your tongue all night.
It was just like pickle dream. No, it was. I no words for it, but
I don't know, man. I feel like someone slipped into your room and put some pickle juice on your lips.
Maybe it was.
That's a weird dream, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, so I thought that'd be interesting to bring up and talk on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Here, so.
I'd write mine down, but they're all scary and depressing.
Or maybe you can write down interesting bits within this. The
Maybe there was that dream that one time. Pretty sure I've told you about it, where I went to Mr. Friend's, and I went out with his housemates, and I caught an Oreo in a restaurant, and everybody went fucking mental.
Oh my god! Are there like lanterns floating about?
No, they're aliens.
Oh shit! There's like
probably planes, bro.
They're moving so slow, and they're
they don't move.
Two of them that close as well.
They're not moving that slow, bro.
I think they're lanterns.
They're not lanterns.
What if they are UFOs?
Then good.
That's kind of cool.
We take us away, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's like 2 lights going across the sky.
The sky.
They're like, one's kind of lower but further back, and the other one's like higher but more to the left.
They're planes, bruv.
Nah.
They are planes, I promise you.
I feel like planes flash more though. These aren't flashing.
Bruv, they're so
He's
far
flashing.
away.
He's flashing.
They are
okay.
flashing.
That top one's an alien then.
No, I saw it flash earlier. I can see it flashing. There's something on it flashing.
What if they're
It was just flashed then.
What if they're just aliens trying to pretend to be planes?
That's probably what all planes are. It's just all part of simulation, mate.
Seem like
It's the coders.
zip off.
If they zipped off, then yes, we've seen aliens,
Okay.
but no one would fucking believe us
This is true.
ever.
Oh.
So,
Very strange.
yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I saw an alien come out of the shadows once.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right. Where?
at home on acid.
I bet that was kind of spooky booky.
Yep.
Did you welcome it? Or
I kind of just sat there looking at it, and then I was like, nah, that's just the shadows. And then it was just the shadows.
Fair enough.
But for a minute there, I thought, nah, there's fucking something there. There is something in the dark there. I can see it. Woo! And then it was nothing.
Comes out and it's like Boggers binted.
Kick the little shit. And then I'll be like, shit, man, I'm sorry. Do you want a biscuit? I mean, they come to Earth. The first thing they're gonna want is a biscuit.
Probably. What biscuit would you give an alien?
Hobnob with the chocolate on top.
Okay. Okay.
An
Good.
OT biscuit. An OT biscuit. Yeah.
Did you get like a cup of tea or something?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll be like, here you go, mate. This is a fucking staple of this island that you're standing on right now. Fucking cup of tea.
Brilliant.
And then
I
just
love that.
fucking fling some biscuits at him.
You've just saved the planet from...
I probably could get the Nobel Peace Prize. I could bring peace to the planet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a holy man.
Yeah.
Not in the mean that I am, like, believing in something. I am the holy man. I don't want to say it, but I think I might be Jesus Christ. But better, because I'm Mitchell Baker.
You've heard it here.
You heard it here first.
The resurrection of Christ, but better.
But better, because it's Baker instead of Christ. Everyone's going to go, Mitchell fucking Baker! When someone has a car crash or something.
Son of a Mitch.
Son of a Mitch! Fuck! Forgot about the son of a Mitch. That's even my name in the group chat.
It is.
The group chat that never gets spoken in.
No. Which is funny. Going out tomorrow?
We are going... No, you are?
You're not coming pub? I heard you was coming pub.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Right.
If work's not murder, but yeah, shouldn't be.
I think
But I'll be there.
Yeah, no, we can say something. I think Tom will cry if you don't come pub, though.
Yeah, he's already said... I said, it depends how work goes. He's like, no, I'll come anyway. I was like, you're a neighbour. He goes, I love it. I was like, fine, I'll come. But I'm not getting fucking slaughtered.
Why not?
Because I don't want to get slaughtered, bruv. And I've got to drive there.
A bit slaughtered.
I can't, you can't say that on here, you dickhead.
Drunken driver's fine!
As long as you follow the right eye, it doesn't really matter where you end up.
Yeah, no, tomorrow will be fun. It's seeing lots of different friends from different friend groups. Drinking, eating, being merry, gay.
Merry and gay?
Yeah.
Not Merry and Pippin.
No. Pippin's gay.
Pippin's a dickhead. Pippin is a fucking bumperclot. If I've ever seen one.
That's fair. That's fair.
You fool of a talk! I did a really good Optimus Prime the other weekend.
Holiday.
Yeah, we did. We went away. We went away for the weekend. We went away for the weekend.
For the weekend, yeah.
Had a fucking slapping up curry.
It was. Oh yeah.
That was a good curry.
That was a good curry.
My curry was amazing.
I did get mad shits the day after though.
I didn't.
Like, quite bad.
Were you just jealous?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, bleep it.
She wasn't happy with hers.
No, her curry wasn't too good.
She kept saying, yeah, it's alright. I was like, you've said that like 7 times. You said that 7 times. I'm going to read you like a book. Oh, bleep. I can read you, bleep.
Brilliant.
We're going to have code names for everybody soon. We've got Mr. Friend and Bleep.
Fantastic.
I said that like it was going to be a list,
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
just
Sorry.
two.
Just that's all right.
Sorry, one day it'll be a list.
One day we'll have a
Maybe.
whole list. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe 6 people.
Whoa, I don't even know.
You do.
I do. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I was trying to be funny
Family
and
do
relatable.
count. Yeah, well. Anyway. Boggers Binted.
Boggers Minted.
Oh dear.
What shall we start with? What
I don't know, man.
What are you
We've
feeling?
done like 30 minutes of absolute waffle, to be fair.
We absolutely have.
I didn't even realise we'd been here for that long. Well, we always save the top 5 or the top 10 thing for last. That
Okay.
tends to be, well, then there's waffle after that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We tend to save that for last. Should we do... Have you got any hot takes? Hot takes or this or that? So have you got any this or that? Hot takes?
I do have one this or that.
Okay, crack it out.
I don't know why I only got one.
I've only got 2, man, so that's not much better.
How have I saved this Instagram? Hold on, let me see if the...
What?
Okay, I don't fucking... Oh my god, oh my
You tell me to not do
I'm
that,
so
and
sorry.
then there's you.
Yep, I'll cut all of that. This or that. Okay, so... For every game, you 100%...
Oh, I saw this online. Go on, read it to me.
You can gain 500,000,
Yep,
500,000
500k.
or gain 1 random ability from the main character of the game. Now, keep in mind you have to 100% the game.
Yep. Oh, that's a tough one.
Right?
That is a tough one. See, I never really 100%. I think I've 100% like 2 or 3 games my entire life.
What 2 or 3 games?
I can't really remember.
Oh.
I just remember going, oh look, 100.
Nice.
And then it was 100.
Lovely.
Cool.
Thank you.
We'll run him over next time.
Good.
Fuck it. For the shits and the gigs, I'll gain the random ability from the main character of the game.
Okay. Do you have any games in mind that you think you could 100%?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a very easy 100%.
So, yeah, that was my
Okay.
first thought.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
How do you 100% Minecraft?
Completed it, mate.
What?
Oh,
just-
I'm going to be doing this all night. Minecraft. Not Minecraft, then.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if you can 100% Minecraft. Hope he falls off.
Oh, you might have to cut some of that out, man, to be fair. That's a quite droning noise. What was you talking about? Other games.
100%ing.
Spider-Man.
Any Telltale game is very easy to 100%. Like the Walking Dead game, the
What
Borderlands
abilities
one.
would you gain, though?
Depends on which one, I suppose.
The ability to get bit and cut your arm off and die.
Yeah, good times.
I remember watching someone play that on YouTube. I was like,
I remember playing that and fucking didn't know what happened at the end, and I was like, it fucked me up for a little bit. There's a clip of PewDiePie playing the game,
yeah.
and it's like one of the few times he's cried on camera, and he like sobs like a little bitch.
Really?
Like proper like.
That's how I cried when Arthur died.
That's fair.
That's
That is enough to bring a full man to tears.
I
'cause
should fucking hope so.
Is rips your fucking heart out.
That was brutal.
Spoilers for Red Dead 2.
Oh, come on, bro. It's
Yeah,
been
that's-
out since 2018.
Fucking
Should have
hell.
got Game of the Year.
It should have.
Well, I've only got 2 this or that.
Okay.
Books or audio books?
I prefer books.
You prefer reading?
Yep.
Yeah. Roast dinner or fry up?
I prefer fry up. I do like a
I
roast
said
dinner.
that too. Only because you can kind of go anywhere and have a fucking banging fry up.
Exactly.
But only your mum's roast dinner's good.
That's, yeah.
That's
you can
what,
only have a roast dinner at
that's
home.
what
You can
I-
have a fry up anywhere.
That's what I said to
Absolutely.
my Tom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely
We had
fair.
quite a deep discussion about it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I do love a good roast, but I can't like have a roast at like a restaurant or a pub because
Nah, man.
it's
no.
always disappointing.
Never a steak either. They always suck.
Yeah, unless you go into like a fancy steak place.
Oh, unless you go to a proper steak place,
Yeah,
but like a normal
if you
fucking
go into like a
restaurant.
pub or fucking TGI Fridays or some shit.
Right, I've got some hot takes here.
Okay, I'm ready.
One of them is mine.
Okay.
One of them's mine. Bacon is overrated.
Right. I kind of get it.
Do you not agree?
I kind of get it. I do fuck up some bacon.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I fuck up
think it
that
is
cut of the
a
pig.
little bit too beloved. I get what you
It
mean.
is too much.
There's
It
like
is.
bacon flavoured shit, and
Everyone
everyone's
bangs
like,
on
"Oh,
about it
bacon."
and a bit of bacon.
I think it's because it has that slight meme status to it.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
But I don't know.
There was that era of the internet where it was one of those low, random, funny things. So everyone was like, haha, bacon.
Bacon is good for me.
Exactly, and all that shit. Like,
I get. Okay, maybe.
I think it's all built
But
upon
I
that.
still think it's overrated. I think sausages are way better.
100%.
Fucking.
In my opinion, they're completely different box of worms, you know? Like
Box of worms.
a box of worms.
Box of worms.
Fair
enough. But they're from the same fucking animal, though.
They are, yeah. No, I've had like American bacon, British bacon. I do like bacon, but it's not like it would never be my favourite part of a dish.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
It does have the ability to like make like a 6 out of 10 dish into like an 8 out of 10 dish kind of thing. Like I made a pasta bake the other day.
Put some bacon in it.
Did put some bacon in it. It did taste good because of the bacon.
Yeah. But if it was sausages,
It
would have been better.
It would have been.
So there we go.
100%.
That's where I was going with that.
Okay. Yeah,
I have got another one on the list, actually. I'm going to do that one next. I think Led Zeppelin is overrated. I appreciate everything they've done. They are good very musically and that. I just think the people that love them maybe love them too much.
I think
I've got another music one, and this one's going to upset you deeply. And this is from my friend Ollie.
okay.
He retracted the statement and changed this statement, but I wrote down the original statement just because of what he said.
Well, so going back to Led Zeppelin,
Yeah,
I do think like Immigrant Song and Stairway to Heaven
yeah.
definitely overrated. I mean, Stairway, like, I don't know, I'm over it now. When I first heard it, I listened to it all the fucking time.
Of course.
I think the lesser known songs
Yep.
are pretty fire. It's like Nirvana. You know what I mean? Like, you got those like 5, again with Green Day. You know, you got those 3 to 5 songs that everyone fucking knows, and they're
Don't
the only
put Green Day
No,
in the
no,
mix.
no. I'm
Don't
just saying
put-
them as an example.
But the case with Led Zeppelin is
Obviously,
Their
Led
other music's-
Zeppelin's are miles
they're
above
good.
fucking Green Day.
right. Okay.
Miles. But I'm just saying, in the example of the fandoms,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got your 3 to 5 songs that everyone fucking knows, you hear to death on radio and movies, but everything outside of that, I think it tends to be better. Maybe it's because I haven't heard, apart from Green Day, because that mostly sucked, but like when it comes to like Nirvana and fucking Led Zeppelin you know.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, it's not like a super hot take.
Okay, no, I didn't think it was. I've heard other people say it. I just, someone sent me a Led Zeppelin song the other day, and I was like, yeah. White chocolate is rank.
Okay.
I fucking hate white chocolate.
I don't mind
It
it.
is
in the
vile.
right-
It's funny,
can't
I
have
agree
too
with
much.
Ollie on this one, but the other one, oh boy, did it break my heart.
I like Milky Way white chocolate. I think it counts as gold chocolate, but it tastes slightly different. I can't have too much white chocolate. I do agree with that. It gets very sickly very quickly.
I think white chocolate is the worst chocolate as well, like sugar-wise.
Probably.
Almost positive.
Makes sense. I love me some dark chocolate, though. I love some dark chocolate.
Yeah, you're
Yeah. Fucking might have to cut that.
You might have to. I don't know.
We'll see.
Someone said it online.
We'll see how we feel when I fucking edit it.
All right.
Yeah, no, dark chocolate is better. I don't think it's rank, but I can get sick of it very quickly.
Right, okay, cool. Right, we'll run over the next one really quickly. It's
Okay.
from friend Tom. Marriage is overrated. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's
Maybe
a fairly
in
common take now.
today's day, an age.
Well, and that's the only time his opinion's going to matter. So there's no point going backwards.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I agree with him. I mean, I get the fact that if you and I were married and I died, the house is obviously everything's obviously straight to yours.
Yeah.
But I think if it's known that you guys are together and you've been living together and you got kids, I think it should be like that anyway.
Yeah.
The piece of paper and the rings don't matter. Just fucking wear the rings. I'll buy you a nice ring.
Thank you. I kind of get what you mean, especially like weddings. Weddings are expensive as
I've always said, if I do get married, I just want to go and get married, have a wicked party at home with everyone we know and love, and then fuck off for a month.
That's exactly what me
is what I want to do.
Exactly,
just fuck off for a month and do two.
We don't want a
wicked
big
fucking
wedding.
holidays.
I think just for like the legal side of it, there's that part of me that wants to get married, and I know it's something that really want. I know it's gay. I know it's gay.
It's not gay. It's just all the women want it, and it's just.
It's nice.
It is nice. The celebration's nice, but it's just.
Checkbox.
I think it's pathetic what it's all become.
I think some people do it for the sake of doing it, and I think a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons.
I'm pretty sure I remember bits from my parents' wedding, and they got married when I was quite young.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure I didn't want to get dressed, and even my nan and my granddad scared the shit out of me. I was like, I think I'll get dressed now.
But yeah, we definitely if we do get married, we're not gonna have a big wedding. All the money will go to honeymoon and / shit we need, like life, house shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
sweet. Yeah. That's general consensus.
It's a fair take.
Right, are you ready to have your fucking heart broken, stomped on, shat in the bin? Literally, some geezers walked up to the bin, a dirty, smelly bin as well, pulled his trousers down, and just cacked one out in the black bag.
It's better be a hot take because you've hyped this up now.
I know, but I just think you're going to be angry. You ready?
Yep.
The Who are better than the Beatles. Oh, the face on it, ladies and gentlemen. It's disgusting.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah. My jaw dropped, brother. I'm surprised anyone could think that.
Yeah, that is a pretty hot take.
But
I do understand why people don't like the Beatles, but I feel like the people who don't like the Beatles haven't really listened to the Beatles.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everyone I know, other than this person, obviously,
yeah,
pretty much likes the Beatles.
Yeah, no, they were huge for a reason.
He did retract that statement and say, maybe the Who's not better, but he said the Beatles are like overrated, and they're just.
I will say they are a little bit, especially if their most popular fucking songs.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, but you could say that about literally anyone. Anything that's got anything a little bit popular, you could say it's overrated.
You got to peek behind the curtain to find the good shit, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
with almost any fucking magician.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Musician.
We've been talking about different things.
Yeah, I've been talking magic this entire time. What?
Shit. There's a magic band called The Who.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I do like the Who. Don't get me wrong.
The Who's alright.
Nowhere near fucking.
Oh,
not
just
even
had
the
a
same
thought.
ballpark.
Shit. Oh. No, it's alright.
You thought you had a thought, but you didn't.
I know, I did have a thought, and it's upset me.
Oh.
Because I just thought of another film.
Okay. Oh, what, for your list?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which doesn't help things.
No, not really.
So, actually makes things worse.
Yeah, just a
so
tad.
yeah, so they're all my hot takes, man. I didn't have many.
Okay,
But
interesting.
that's what we got.
Thank you.
I asked my family this once after a dinner, and we somehow just got talking about politics.
Oh dear. What the?
I just. Oh, I wish I could tell you, but I can't say it on the podcast because it paints people in a very bad light. You have
Can
to cut
you say
this.
it if it's really bad? I'll cut it or bleep it.
Oh, I can say it, but
Right, okay.
I just don't really want this out in the world.
Okay.
But what's next?
UFC.
We could do UFC.
Let's do UFC.
Oh, mate, what a card!
299.
What a card!
tasty card.
Oh, mate.
Absolutely
I just
tasty
how
card.
they start the year off this strong, and then I just don't know where we're going to go from here.
It's
But we will start on 2.99.
yeah.
Oh, we'll quickly breeze over Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou fought.
Oh yeah.
That didn't go the way anyone wanted it to.
No.
Fair play to Joshua.
Yes.
He was really cringy afterwards.
Yep.
Fair play to Ngannou, he was pretty cringy afterwards.
Yep.
All a bit shit. Tyson Fury would look a bit worried / disappointed in himself because Anthony Joshua just put a big man down in
Yep.
2 rounds. Fury had to take him to the decision.
Yeah.
But other than that, boxing's boring. Although there was a geezer from Strood who fought on that card,
Oh yeah.
and he knocked his opponent out. So fucking.
Oh, fair enough. Well done. That
unfortunately, I
guy.
can't remember his name, but shout out to that guy.
The Strood striker.
No, he was the Medway Mauler.
The Medway Mauler.
The Medway Mauler. That is his
Oh,
name.
shit.
That is his nickname. I can't remember what his real name is, but fair play to that guy.
Fair enough.
Right, so we start off at the last fight, the prelims, with Curtis Blades.
Yep.
Back to winning ways with his hammer fists.
Yep.
Of Almeida. It was a bit weird though because he was on the takedown, wasn't he? And then he
Yeah,
kind of just
yeah.
he just kept hammering in the side of his head until he just dropped.
Yep.
So, but
Fair
he won.
enough. Yep.
And then we get into the main card.
Yep.
How good was the main card?
It was a meaty, tasty
It was-
fucking main card.
It was like a pizza, but it was only pepperoni everywhere on the plate, and there was no pizza ever involved.
So it's just
And it was
pepperoni.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So it was like a pizza, but it was just a big pepperoni. It was a pepperoni pizza, but pepperoni was the dough.
Why don't you just eat pepperoni?
Because I like the sauce and the cheese too.
Why don't you just have... I don't know. Fair enough.
You're
okay.
telling me you wouldn't fuck that up?
I would, but...
Well, shut your mouth then. You eat a fucking packet of pepperoni.
I'll just mine.
Right. Yan versus your dong.
Yep.
Not your dong, my dong. To me to you.
Yep.
Remember them?
Yeah. Bill and Ben. No.
Chuckle Brothers, you do
don't know what.
Fucking Bill and Ben.
Oh,
Fuck, they're flower pot men, mate.
yeah.
Bananas in pyjamas.
Oh, that's
That's a whole
something else.
can of fish.
That is.
Right. That was a cracking
Yang
fight.
Yudong, yep.
Your dong started off quite strong.
Yep.
Very fast paced. I wanted Yan to win, and Yan did win.
Yep.
And he looked great.
He did.
So did your dong, but once Peter got going, it was his fight, I think.
Absolutely.
And then we move on to Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena.
Yep.
I think a lot of people wanted Burns to
I
win.
wanted Burns to win.
I wanted Jack to win.
Fair enough.
And obviously he did win.
Yep.
But Gilbert Burns was winning that fight.
Yeah.
He had fantastic grappling and striking, but Jack's boxing, you just can't really stand in front of him.
Yeah.
And he did. And he scrambled him. He scrambled up quick and got the KO.
He did.
So fair play to Burns.
Yeah.
No, not Burns, Jack.
Well, yeah. Fair play
But
to
fair
both
play
of
to
them.
Burns.
Yeah.
That was a fucking amazing fight.
Absolutely.
Brilliant fight. Then we move on to Michael Venom Page versus Kevin Holland,
Yeah.
which I think was probably the weakest fight on that card.
I agree.
It went to decision.
Yep.
Page was the first person to have a big walkout like that, which was all
Yeah.
very theatrical.
Yeah.
But that's how he does. And he was doing it in the cage as well,
Yep.
which sometimes I found a little bit annoying. I appreciate the showmanship, but sometimes it is a bit much, I think.
Yeah.
Page's striking was on point. You can't deny that. He was in, he was out. Kevin was just getting frustrated, and he didn't have an answer for him.
Yeah.
And you could see Kevin was getting up frustrated because he was flapping his arms up and down. So, I'm joking. Love killing. Don't kill me. And then we move on to Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis,
Yep.
which was a fucking good fight.
That was a banger.
That was a fucking banger.
Banging fight.
Dustin was getting smacked up a little bit
For a bit, yeah.
for, what was it, round 2?
I think so.
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
round
yeah,
2.
Yeah.
I think he knocked him out in the same minute and second he knocked McGregor out in,
That's crazy.
which is weird. But yeah, that was fucking amazing. Dustin come back with the right hook.
It was a good
The
fucking
right
hook.
hook. But how funny was it? Every time Benoit Saint Denis kind of changed levels, Dustin jumped the guillotine.
Yeah.
He just kept jumping on the guillotine, and as Cornell told him, stop jumping on the guillotine, and he just
he
did it straight away.
Fuck you.
And I fucking had him for submission as well. I put a couple of quid on, and I had him, and I was like, oh, no. And that one looked in, and then it fucking slipped out. I thought, you cunt.
Yeah.
So
That was a good one.
That was fucking cracking. Maybe the fucking, well, I wouldn't say the best fight, because let's talk about Sean O'Malley for a minute. Let's talk about Sean O'Malley for a minute. Talk about
O'Malley. He gave the sugar.
He gave the sugar show. That was the creme de la creme of masterclasses. That was amazing.
Was a spectacular fight.
That
I said to you when we was watching it, it was like almost something out of a movie.
It was.
Like, they were like doing kicks and then like counter moves which went into kicks and like...
Sean O'Malley's got a rhythm to him, man.
Fucking
it was amazing.
It was like...
There's just nothing to say. He looked so clean.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yep.
And how Cheeto ate that knee in the fucking second round, boy. Up the middle on the chin.
He ate that knee.
Boy, did he eat that knee for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yep.
And it didn't even drop him, bro.
I know.
How did he? I just don't know how he took all that fucking beating, man. I just really don't.
I mean, fair play on him.
Oh, fair play. He went the distance. He did come out at the end of the fight and say fucking Sean O'Malley was all greased up and that. So I've lost a bit of respect there, unfortunately. But, you know, you can't deny it. Sean O'Malley is clearly the business.
Yeah.
Everything you said he is.
Absolutely.
So I look forward to what he does next.
Me too.
He, yeah, man, that's the UFC.
Yep.
We've
got 300 to talk about
in a
next
few
episode.
Weeks. Yeah, next episode we'll be talking about that. There is fights on this weekend though.
Yeah.
And next weekend.
Okay.
But 300.
Yeah,
obviously
so stay tuned
another
for
stacked
next
card.
episode.
So we got that.
The big 300.
Jake Paul called out Mike Tyson.
Yep,
so
now they're fighting and that's been promoted and shit.
Jake Paul's just a con man, really, I think.
Yeah.
So, what a dickhead.
Who do you think is going to win, though?
I don't know. I honestly don't care.
I want Mike Tyson to win.
I just don't care anymore. The fact that he's taking... I mean, yeah, he's going to be getting paid loads of fucking money, but does he need it?
No.
So, I really, really just don't understand it. It's just,
I don't know.
It's all a disgrace to boxing now. The sports.
A little bit.
The sports.
When is that fight?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll at least talk about it a little bit.
Probably. Hopefully, Jake Paul has a seizure in the hospital and chokes on his own tongue.
I hope Mike Tyson bites both his off.
Well. Oh, the UFC.
Oh my god, yeah.
How did we not talk about that? There was, I think it was the first fight of the night.
Yeah.
Last weekend just gone.
Yeah, fight night.
This guy bit the underside of this man's bicep.
Yeah,
so
pictures,
hard,
man.
that you could fucking see the teeth marks really bad.
I was like...
I think he's been cut from the UFC. He's begged Dana to stay. I don't know how that's going. But the geezer only went and got the tooth mark tattooed on his arm.
That's pretty funny.
I think I would, to be fair, bro.
Yeah.
You just would, wouldn't you? You'd be like, yeah, look, some cunt bit me in a fight. Like,
It was a
bite.
took a chunk out of it.
Oh, yeah. And if he didn't have his fucking guard in, probably would have caused a bit of damage.
Yeah.
With his little canines,
imagine
maybe.
if he like ripped it or something.
So obviously he probably didn't even get any money for that.
No.
Not at all, nothing. And I think Dana White gave the guy who he bit a bite of the night bonus.
Wow.
How good is that?
Wow.
That was the first bite ever in UFC.
Is it really?
Back when you could fucking pick each other and throw each other around and knee each other in the nuts, no one ever bit anyone.
That's nuts.
How mad is that when we get to 2024?
Someone just
gets a little nibbling.
That's nuts. That has blown my mind. I didn't realise it was
yeah,
the
man.
first
In the early days of the UFC, they literally had to make rules like you can't throw your opponent out of the cage, and there is a rule that you can't wear speedos because someone turned up in the speedo and his bollocks slipped out. And he said to the other guy, I'm pretty sure he was like, if you finish this quick, you get a fucking 50k bonus. And I think he did, bruv. So yeah, man, there's mental rules.
Wow. Okay.
MMA is a whole different thing. It's fantastic.
Absolutely. It is definitely like a sport like no other.
It is like a sport like no other.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
So it's the only sport I'm interested in.
Yeah, same. Pretty much.
Yeah. So that's UFC.
Yeah.
So
There's the
it's the dwarves.
I see. Yeah, that was UFC.
Another thing that happened, not in the fighting, but another thing that happened. We was on the mic, remember?
Yep.
And I was like, Noodles, I found a film that I've not seen since I was a kid.
Yep.
And it was bugging me.
Yep.
Sometimes it kept me awake at night because
yeah.
I racked my brain for it. The other night it did it to me again. I thought, fuck it, I'm looking for it.
Okay.
And I found it.
Okay.
And it's called Boo, Zeno and the Snurks.
Yep.
And it is
Such a
probably
weird name.
crap. Probably crap. It looks like crap.
Didn't look good enough.
But I remember watching the shit out of that when I was a kid. And then we got talking about Hoodwinked.
Oh, yeah. That's an old fucking CGI film that I watched when I was a kid. Me and my partner. I can't remember. I was listening to a song, and it reminded me of the granny fucking snowboarding.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, Hoodwink, that's a movie. Like, a fucking core memory unlocked. So I sat my partner down. I was like, you need to fucking watch this because you have no idea what you're getting up to. And I've got to say, for the most part, it's held up.
You did say that.
Comedy-wise, is actually quite fucking fun. I found myself, like, really laughing at it a few times, like, with the film kind of thing.
Yeah.
The animation hasn't held up.
Obviously not, no. I was
Looks
gonna
like
say,
pure fucking crap. But
just like Boo, Zeno and the Snurks.
But other than that, I think Hoodwood kind of holds up. There's a sequel that came out, but I've heard that is dog shite, as most cartoon sequels tend to be.
Yep.
Apart from Shrek 2.
Of course.
Big up Shrek 2.
My main man Shrek.
Isn't there another Shrek film coming out soon? I heard
They
there was
are-
something in the works.
They are supposed to be doing a Shrek 5
suppose-
and a Toy Story 5.
No one wants the Toy Story.
I'm not in. They should have just stopped after 3. Go away, lads.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, I don't fully want the Shrek film, but at the same time, the last Puss in Boots film that came out was really
I've not
fucking
seen
good.
Puss in Boots, so.
That's like,
Yeah, but that's his own thing.
that is its own thing. But if DreamWorks can produce things at that level still,
Do you remember that feeling when you was a kid and you put a DreamWorks film on the beginning started and the guy was fishing and he's just like, just all content. And then because it's Shrek, the DreamWorks has got little ears.
Yeah. Good times.
Fuck. Wish I was dead.
But, I mean, speaking of DreamWorks, did you hear that Megamind 2 came out?
What?
Oh, mate, they did it dirty.
When did that come out?
Like, within the past month, maybe?
Wow, I heard literally nothing about that.
So, it's a Peacock exclusive,
Right.
which already is
Bad.
signs. It came out, as it released, it came out with a show as well.
Right.
And, like, the movie is basically to set up the show.
Right.
It has none of the original voice actors in it. Like, none.
Okay.
They changed Minion's name to Chum because they kind of try and make a joke because the Minions came out that they couldn't use the name because of Minions.
Really?
But they're owned by the same company anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
No,
Honestly, everything about the movie is shit. It is unoriginal, it's lazy, it's not well animated. There's just bits where, like, characters just in idle... They might as well be T-posing. Like, it is that fucking, like, tragic. I don't understand why they did Megamind, so dirty, since...
Fuck.
But, like, it's also like, who's this movie for? Because they're kind of making it out like it's for kids, like a kids movie, but But what kid has actually seen fucking Megamind now?
Probably none nowadays,
Because
man.
that was a film for our generation. We're adults now.
Yeah, but everyone knows what Shrek is. Everyone knows what Finding Nemo is. So surely there's loads of kids that know what Megamind is.
I guess, but like, if they were making the sequel, you think they would have tailored more to the original audience more?
Maybe.
At least way more than they fucking did.
Okay, yeah, fair
And
enough.
what also is shit about it's supposed to take place like 2 days after the first movie,
Fucking hell.
right? It introduced this whole villain squad that apparently Megamind used to hang out with. Do you remember Villain Squad in the first movie? Ever mentioned?
Nope.
Nope. You remember how Megamind learns how to be evil, right? Because he grew up in a prison and all the prisoners taught him to be bad.
Yep.
Definitely not some sort of crazy evil mastermind
Nope.
villain who was the villain for the TV. Like, all of it is shit. Pure shit. Fuck Megamind 2 and maybe worse than Space Jam 2.
Fuck, that's a bold
That's
statement.
a bold statement from me.
Yeah, you do not like Space
I
Jam 2.
fucking hate Space
It's funny
Jam
you
2.
bring up Megamind, man, because I saw a thing about Megamind the other day, the first film,
Yeah.
and it was like, what's the superhero in it called again?
Metro Man.
Metro Man. That's it. I nearly said Mega Man. Metro Man. You know, he pretends to disappear and that.
Yeah.
Basically, like, he fucking helps Megamind at the end because he felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
Because of, obviously, they both left neighbouring planets
Yep.
at the same time, and
Yep.
Metro Man always landed in the right place at the right time just before Megamind did.
I feel like they're doing it on purpose now.
Maybe. They do it all the time, bruv. But they do go up and down, up and down. But yeah, man, I
Waste
thought
of
that was
fuel. I don't understand.
cool, innit? Wheelies
not,
every
though.
now and then. No, it's not. That's it. It is pathetic.
So,
But yeah, man. So I thought that was quite cool.
yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I love the first film so much. It's so unique and
It is
different, and to this day stands up. And you know, we're in this age where people are starting to feel bits of superhero fatigue. And it's, you know, fresh and different. There's not many stories out there where it's like the villain becomes the hero by the end,
Yeah.
especially in films, like, or at least first films anyway. Like maybe in a sequel or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, did the second one, filthy. Don't watch it.
No, I won't. I didn't even know it was made, so
Yeah,
that goes to show you.
and the show is even worse, as you can imagine.
Talking of shows, I watched Ted. The
Yes,
Ted program.
love the Ted
Brilliant.
show. So fucking
Very
funny.
well written.
So
very
fucking
funny. There's not anything else to say.
It's just-
I think it's funnier than the
definitely-
films.
Yep, 100%.
100%. Even though the films are funny.
The films are good, but it's
the TV
definitely
shows,
works better
yeah.
in a TV format, I think. And I hope we get to see more
And
soon.
I love it because it's like Ted's come to life. He's gone and lived this mental lifestyle,
Yeah.
and now he's just back with Johnny, going to school, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And they get up to some shit.
There are some funny fucking moments. in
Oh
the fucking
dear!
show.
So I hope there's a season 2 of that.
I'm pretty sure it's already been greenlit.
Okay,
as
good,
far as I'm
good,
aware.
because I'm fucking.
And you know,
yeah.
Seth MacFarlane, he can pump out shows
Yeah,
like
man.
no, there's no business. So yeah,
Oh man, clever man, talented man.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on 9/11, wasn't he?
I heard about that. He got too drunk. And
So was Mark
hungover.
Wahlberg, I think.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we definitely wouldn't have got a Ted then.
No. Shit, we wouldn't have.
Oh dear.
Fuck. The only thing about it just would have been Mila Kunis and Patrick Warburton
Yeah.
and Flash Gordon. So yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
So,
Ted, great show. What I watched All Quiet on Set.
what's that?
It's this documentary about Nickelodeon and what happened behind the scenes during the Dan Schneider era of Nickelodeon. Dan
Okay.
Schneider is obviously the creator of shows like From All That to The Amanda Show, Zoe 101, Drake and Josh, iCarly,
iCarly,
Victorious,
shit.
Sam and Cat,
Wow.
and a few shows after that, but obviously
We didn't watch them then. Well, I didn't watch.
some. diabolical shit happening in the background, as you probably already know.
We can guess. Do we really want to talk about this?
It's pretty dark, it's pretty heavy. I don't want to go into it too much.
I can imagine there's some nasty shit that goes on.
It is. It's not nice. But it was eye-opening. I did know about a good chunk of it already. But yeah, so that's something I've recently watched. If you want a heavy documentary to watch,
Nope, I just stay clear of stuff that would just bring me down.
That's fair. Yes. Watched the Winnie the Pooh slasher movie.
Yeah.
Because the sequel's just come out,
Mm.
and everyone's saying it's the nuts. But when the first one came out, everyone kind of shouted on it a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's got like a really high fucking score on Rotten Tomatoes compared to the first one as well. So I'm like, I'm interested now.
I want to watch it.
I watched the first one. It's not bad.
It's okay.
Story's weak.
I know there's a bit where Winnie the Pooh whips a thingy-majiggy with Eeyore's tail.
Oh, I didn't know it was Eeyore's tail. I thought it was his girlfriend's hair. That makes more sense.
I'm pretty sure it was Eeyore's tail.
But I mean, the gore,
which messed with me, man.
I mean,
that
the fact
messed
that
with
they
me.
ate Eeyore was fucked. Like, but yeah, I kind of like the idea of it. I liked the gore. The gore and the kills were very well done. I was very surprised. There's a bit where Piglet just smacks a fucking woman across the head with a sledgehammer, like a fucking hook, almost, just right across the face, and it was like, whoa.
Ooh, yeah, man.
It was that was surprising, but yeah, story-wise, it's a bit weak. You don't give a shit about any of the characters at all. You just want to see them get killed, kind of thing. So I'm interested to see what about this second one
Makes it so good.
Exactly. Very, very interested.
Touching on horrors, I believe Saw 11 is coming out this year.
Announced, yeah. It got announced kind of towards the beginning of the year.
If you want to go watch it,
I'll definitely watch it.
yes.
I quite enjoyed Saw X.
Yeah, man, it wasn't terrible.
It was one of the better ones in a few years. Yeah, no, definitely down. I'm interested to see where it's going to go, because I believe it's going to be a sequel to... Obviously, it's going to be a sequel to 10, but, 10 is set between 2 and 3. So is this one also going to be set...
I know he's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
see.
But I like my gory films. I like my horror films,
we do.
So
Hostel 2 is probably one of my favourites.
I do like the first one a lot, though.
Yeah.
Especially the bit of the eyeball.
Yeah.
It's a pretty gnarly fucking scene. And the bit of the ankle.
The bit with the ankle. The bit with the ankle.
Woo!
I can imagine doing... If someone ever really, really wronged me, I think that's what's happening to them.
That's fair.
I'm going to just slice their ankles and make them run.
Yeah.
Just fold at the ankle.
Seeming we're on a bit of a film kick, I feel like we should kind of transition into our film list.
I was just sitting here thinking, are we doing music next or films next?
I guess we'll do music last, but since we're on a film kick...
We're on a film kick, so we'll do our films.
Okay. So, if you may remember in episode... It was 3 in the end, wasn't it? That we did which I thought it was 2.
I thought it was 1.
You thought it was 1.
So
it shows what we fucking know about
we don't know
fucking
shit.
If you may remember, when we started doing our list for Desert Islands, we only did 5 movies.
But it come to albums and I begged for 10.
And then we just decided to do 10 from there on. So
and next time it's kitchen utensils.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. So I'm gonna... Do you have your old list as well?
I remember my old list.
Okay. Because I couldn't remember what I fucking said until I re-listened and wrote it down. So my original 5 was Shrek 2.
Yep.
Gojira.
Yep.
Kill Bill 2.
Yep.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yep.
And Hot Fuzz.
Yep.
Which I think I still stand by those 5 films. I don't feel any different. If I did have still 5 films, I'd still be happy with that.
Yeah. Okay.
So was pretty happy with that.
Mine was Hot Fuzz.
Yep.
Green Mile.
Yep.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yep.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yep.
And Lord of the Rings 2 Towers.
Yep.
And again, same as you, I think I stand by them. I think they're fucking cracking films.
Yep. So we're going to do these one at a time?
I can't remember, what did we do last time for films?
Because it was the first time, for some reason, I just did all of mine in a row, then you did all of yours in a row. But
Okay.
ever since then, we've always kind of done it one in a row, so it's up to you.
Because it's only 5, we'll do 1 on 1.
Alright, cool.
1 on 1.
1 on 1. Alright, do you want me to go first?
You go first. You went first last time. You go first this time, man.
I did. I've
Unless
also
you
got
want me
some
to go first this
honourable
time.
mentions, but I'll do them last. Okay, I'm gonna go... The Dark Crystal.
Ooh, I thought about the Dark Crystal. Good
I
choice.
grew up on that film. I didn't have a lot of VHS or films growing up, but that was one of them. And I watched the shit out of it.
Yep.
I love that movie so much. And this might be a hot take. I think it's better than The Labyrinth.
Okay.
Just because I think the story in itself is better.
Yeah, the story in the Labyrinth is a bit
It's...
basic.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, The Labyrinth is iconic.
fantastic.
Love it. Music's great. Story's great.
Did it again. I've got to stop saying fantastic. If I say it again, punch me.
I don't even register it, to be fair, but I'll try and keep an ear out.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dark Crystal, fantastic film. Love it. It's puppets and it's all puppets, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Incredible voice acting, incredible puppet work, really good tone and
Yep.
set pieces. It's an impressive film for its fucking age.
Yep.
And it aged like wine, I think. Every time I've watched it, I've always been like, whoa. Whoa. It's like spooky, but good.
Yep.
Especially for a kid's thing. It's like, probably you could show it to your kid, and it's like a good almost stepping stone to them being into spooky shit, I guess.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's not so spooky that they're going to get nightmares. They might if they're pussies, but...
I don't know, man. When I was like 6, the mummy freaked me out at the
That's
beginning
fair.
bit with the scarabs and the mummifying.
The ride really spooked me out when I
We
went on
have
the
spoken
ride.
about the
Yeah.
ride.
Well, the mummies that all come out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I don't like it." Yeah, so Dark Crystal, banging film. Watch it if you haven't.
Good choice.
Old but gold.
Old but gold. Right.
All right.
Is the next one old but gold?
Oh,
We're doing 1-1.
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. That's fucking...
I meant 1-1, but
Oh,
that's probably my bad. Right, okay. I'm just because you had it on your list, brother. Shrek 2.
Yep.
I told you I thought about it, and
Yeah.
it was probably the first film I thought of to go on my list.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you want to know my thoughts on Shrek 2, go back and listen to the other episode.
That's fair.
So,
It's a banging
episode
movie.
3, now we know.
Can't go wrong.
So, I'll let you go.
I've gone with Doctor Who the movie.
Okay.
They made a movie in the 90s. It's about the 8th Doctor. It's like, because he didn't have a series, he was only in this movie.
Okay.
Obviously, the show got cancelled in like the 80s.
Yep.
It got left for like a shit long time. Shit long time. And then like the Americas tried to revive it, and they were going to have a show, but it ended up just being a movie. I've only watched it like once,
Right.
but I really liked it.
But it's made this list. You've watched it once, it's made the list.
Yeah. I'm just a fucking soppy
do.
lover for Doctor Who. And it kind of made sense because I already had the show in my lists. I can complete the collection now and watch every single Doctor's journey.
Oh, that's true. Fair enough. Good point.
So, yeah, Doctor Who the movie. It's just a fun adventure. You don't have to know much about Doctor Who to enjoy it.
Okay, well, I suppose maybe because that's how we come back from being cancelled.
Kinda, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
so
choice.
Doctor
Who the movie. Who played the Doctor?
Paul McGann.
Who's that?
It's the 8th Doctor.
Is that how you know?
That's all I know him from.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, my next one would be Snatch.
Okay.
I don't know, where'd you start with Snatch? To be fair, because most of his films are cracking.
They are.
But Snatch, I think it's just timeless. It's quotable.
Yeah.
Like Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
I think it's shot really well. I think acting
I've watched
is
it in ages.
brilliant.
Really
Acting's
good.
fantastic, man. I watched it, I don't know, not too long ago.
Okay.
And it just, I said fantastic again. It
You
holds
did
up.
shit.
It holds up.
Yeah, no, Snatch.
It really does.
Fair enough. That was a good one.
Brilliant film. Can I guess?
Go on.
Are you going with Revenge of the Sith?
Of course.
Oh, I knew you was going to go with
course.
Revenge of the Sith.
What a fucking film.
Oh, mate.
I love it. I love it so fucking much. It's quotable. It's a spectacle to watch. It's such a good story. It's like...
And fuck what all the boomers say. It's what we grew up with,
It is
man.
what we
And it is
grew up
amazing.
with. I think it's such... I love the story. I think where it is in the Star Wars universe as well is...
Yep.
Like, that's... I love the Clone Wars. I love early Jedi shit as well. That's why I'm really excited for this new show that's coming out, because like pre-Order 66 stuff is pretty banging. It's just banging. And like when I made watch them for the first time, because like she kind of knew about Star Wars.
Yeah.
She obviously had no idea that Anakin Skywalker was Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And watching her reaction to that made me fall in love with the film again.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing someone who had no idea get absolutely fucking, like, mind blown by that twist.
Imagine, man.
Right? I was kind of jealous of her. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I wish I could
because we
experience
never
that.
got to experience that, did we?
Exactly. So yeah.
that's
Fire fucking movie. Especially the ending. Like,
oh, yeah.
Maybe one of the best endings of all time. I know there's going to be some boomers out there like,
fuck 'em. Fuck. I'll tell you what, my dad is 57, 58. He fucking loves them three films. He loves them.
So fucking good.
He loves
They're
them.
good.
I think I don't want to say this for sure, but I think his favourite might be Phantom Menace.
I like Phantom Menace.
As a favourite, I'm not too sure, but
I'd say it's in my top 5.
fair enough.
I like Star Wars films.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay. Well, you saying that's mate, because I thought about putting that on my list and I decided against it, but no, I can't want it on my list because I forgot about it. But my list is thinning out, man.
It is.
It's thinning out big time.
Well, Mr. Mitch is the third.
Mr. Mitch.
Because you said you had 3 and then you're still deciding on 2. So
yeah.
So
and now I'm deciding on more.
Okay.
I'm deciding on like 2 more. So I'm deciding on like another 5.
well, you can't.
I know.
Well, which one have
could,
you solidly chosen?
One that I might possibly change.
Now or never.
Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
It nearly made my first list.
Yeah, to be fair, I was quite surprised it wasn't in your first list.
You know how much I love that
that's
film.
Fair.
That is probably the best fucking solo superhero film
it is a banger
out
film.
there.
Great soundtrack, great visuals, great story, great character work. It's funny, but not like it could be serious when it needs to be serious.
So that's
yes.
Needless to say, man.
Solid.
Hulk in a hot tub.
Yep. Get a bit of Hulk bum.
That's what heroes do.
Bit of a sidestep for a moment. I've been playing Midnight Suns.
Any good?
I
thought about asking if you wanted to play it.
I don't think it's multiplayer.
Is it not?
I
thought it was.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
So I literally bought it before it came out for free, which is fucking always fun.
Okay.
But I kind of knew it was going to be like this turn-based Marvel game. But it's a weird game.
Okay.
And it took me a while to get it, but now that I do, I'm really liking it.
Okay.
So the combat is like you have cards, and it's turn-based combat. You can only do like use 3 cards, or sometimes you can get more depending on which abilities you have. And some cards you need hero points, and like the combat's really interesting. You have to really think about each and every move you take. Which I'm digging. Like, you could do things like use the environment around you as well. So if there's like a box on the floor, you could just pick up a box and fucking yeet it at a Hydra soldier or some shit. Or like vault over something and kick the shit out of someone, and they don't count as your card moves.
Okay.
Which is interesting. And then outside of that, it's almost like a dating sim. Which is, you're like, in this like big Midnight Suns campus. I haven't read any Midnight Suns comics, so I don't really know much about them.
Yeah.
So it's been fun kind of learning about it as well. and then you can explore the campus and everything around it. You get to know all of the different superheroes. Some of the Avengers are there. Some of the X-Men are there. I've just met Wolverine, and his moveset is sick. I love his cars. He's got a lot of where like he could just bounce off different people and shit.
Just fuck them up.
Just fuck them up.
Man, that's Wolverine.
So you kind of learn all of that, and then like I was like almost an hour into the game, I felt like, and then it's like make your character. And you make your own character, and you play as you.
Really?
Within this universe, you're like this hunter that died 300 years ago.
Right.
Your mother is Lilith, who's like the mother of demons or some shit.
Okay.
You got slain like 300 years ago. They bring you back to life. You make your character, and like you can build your powers up as you go along. It's like
Sounds
I said,
interesting.
it's bizarre.
Sounds
It took me a while to because I went into it fairly blind.
Yeah, man, I didn't know nothing about it.
But now I'm getting into the groove of it. I'm starting to really like it, especially like just some of the
And it's
small
free now?
things. It is free on if you have the PlayStation extras. So
Oh, sick! I might give that a go.
definitely give it a go. You might enjoy it.
That sounds interesting.
Some of the dialogue could be a little bit cringy,
Okay.
but I will say some of the characters are really spot on, especially like comic wise.
Yeah.
Like I really like the Tony Stark in that movie in the game. I feel like he's a little bit more close to the comics than what Robert Downey. Don't get me wrong, I love his.
Yeah.
But like definitely close to the comics, and like it's really interesting.
Okay.
So definitely give it a go.
I'll give
it's
it a
a
go.
unique game. Sorry, back to movies. I just
Oh shit! Yeah.
remembered about it and I wanted to talk about it. I'll let you know when I finish it if I have my final score for it, but I'm digging it a lot.
Sweet as. Right. I think
Right.
it's you, man.
It is. Okay. You're a little bit mad that I didn't have this on my first list.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings,
Yep. Two Towers.
Return of the King.
Yeah, fair enough.
Return of the King.
Fair enough.
It was a hard choice. I sat there and I thought I must rewatch them just to think about it. I don't know. It's
No, man. I will be
I
honest,
do love
man.
Two Towers.
I
I love
will-
them all. I love them all.
Of course, I don't know, man. Any given day, but I could flip a coin on the question. I think
This is
to be
true.
honest.
Yeah, maybe it's just
Between
the way
the two
I'm
of
feeling.
them.
My logic is A, you get the ending, and that's kind of important to me because I feel like if I watch Twin Tower, that's twice I've done that now. Two Towers,
Yeah.
not the Twin Towers.
Oh, I can't believe I just clocked onto it.
Just
Oh my god!
Gandalf and the giant eagle flying into the. Oh, no.
Fuck.
If I watch the Two Towers, I'm going to be wanting more and will want to watch Return of the King.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
You know?
And the funny thing is, man, is if I get those nights on the weekend where I just can't sleep, I'll start watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And obviously, once you start, you
Go
through to the end.
You want to go through. Well, by the time you get to Return of the King, there's nothing else to go on. So you get that ending.
Yeah, no, okay, I can appreciate that.
Sam's fucking story arc in that movie. I mean, throughout the whole thing is solid, but like just that movie alone, he almost carries.
He does carry it.
Yeah.
Mate, Sam is the hero.
So,
I'm not going to go into it.
everything.
But Sam is the hero.
That iconic line as well. It's like, I will not be defeated by no man. I am no man. Boom.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Well, I love Sam, and I think he is the true hero.
Yeah.
I think Frodo's fairly far down on the list for me, to be honest.
Oh, that's fine.
Sam's the hero, and back in the day when you'd post on Facebook or comment on something,
Yep.
I'd see something like, if any character could lift Mjolnir, who would it be? And my first immediate thought was Samwise Gamgee.
Absolutely.
He is worthy to the worthiest.
He is. He's just a good boy.
Thor's lost the hammer to being unworthy.
Yeah.
Sam would never lose the hammer to being unworthy. Sam would always be worthy.
He was never tempted by the ring once.
No.
Not once. He
just knew that
pure good boy. He is the golden retriever of men.
he is the golden
Or
retriever of
hobbits,
men.
I suppose, but
Well, yeah. Of
yeah.
man.
We
kind
love
of
you,
creatures.
Samwise
Samwise Gamgee.
Gamgee,
We do.
fucking-
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's why I chose Return of the King. I definitely had to have a Lord of the Rings film on
yeah,
there.
man, no, fair enough.
And I think, yeah,
I did think about the fact that you didn't have one on the first one. I was wondering if you was going to do it on this one.
because when I was re-listening to episode 3, you were quite pissed off that I didn't.
Yeah, man, I thought Hot Fuzz and that was going to be our films, bro. But yeah, clearly it wasn't. Well, I'm glad it is now.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think we're going to have any the same again. Maybe, possibly not.
I'd be surprised.
I just want to shout out to the Hobbits as well. I love the Hobbits.
Yep,
I think they're fucking cracking films.
Yep.
And I've nearly put The Desolation of Smaug on my list.
that is a...
Because that's
yep.
the best Hobbit film.
So, what we got? Your last two?
The Matrix.
Really? The first one?
I can't decide between 1 or 2. Because I love 2. Because when they come out, man, obviously it was just... Well,
Yeah.
they come out when I was a baby. So when I watched them, I was like fucking 7, 8, 9, 10. And none of it really made any sense to me when I was 9.
No.
But I just remember 2, man. That fight scene in that little concrete park bit in the middle of the city in the Matrix, where there's just agent. And he just gets that pole and he's fucking... Mate,
I think I like the first one more, but I do like...
I think I like the
Matrix
first one
films.
more because it's... You know, it's
iconic, like,
philosophical,
it's-
iconic.
yeah, like-
You know, the red pill or the blue pill, and for that reason, I am going to go for the first one.
Fair enough. That's a good choice.
I think that's
Solid choice. This I've saved for last because I think it's probably my more controversial opinion. I don't think you're going to be happy about this.
Oh dear.
The Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman film. The most recent Batman film.
I've not seen it, so I can't really make a comment.
I just
Batman sucks.
everything I want out of a Batman.
No.
I'm
Batman
not going
sucks.
into this discussion right now, but everything I personally would want in a Batman film in that set in that time has it. I think he's the fight scenes are awesome.
Yep.
I think the philosophy behind it's awesome. Is that point where like he's not really Bruce Wayne anymore. Bruce Wayne is never seen.
Yep.
I think do you mind if I spoil it a little bit?
Not really.
The only part about that film I don't like is like they tease the Joker at the end,
Okay.
and I don't think it was needed, especially the way the universe is set up. But like it's down to earth. You feel like it's probably like one of the most realist versions of Batman as well.
Okay.
I love the car. It's like a fucking... I think it's a Dodge. I'm not a car person, so I don't really fucking know. But like
like an American muscle car.
is proper. Like, and the scene where like it's introduced, it still gives me chills thinking about it. Like I know that sounds like a fucking lame thing to say, but like you hear it rev up and it's like almost on fire because it's like this made together with duct tape and chewing gum car, and like it's just sexy. And then like he like goes on this awesome car, one of my favourite car chase scenes in any film ever, to like catch the penguin.
Yeah.
Like it was in the trailer, but he like flips it over and he like slow walks and it's like upside down. There's fire in the background and nerd boner. Absolutely.
I've not seen it. I might watch it.
It is, I think, the best Batman film to date, and I really hope we get more in the future.
Fair enough,
I
man.
think he might be my favourite Batman. And there's a
Nice.
bit
That is probably a hot take.
that is a hot take.
That's a hot take.
So far, I mean, they could ruin it in the future, and I may regret this in the future, but I stand by.
No, I love
I
it.
stand by it
Fair
at
enough.
the moment, and solid fucking film. Little long, but I like that. I don't give a shit.
No, okay, no. Obviously, being Lord of the Rings fans and whatnot, we do love a long one. So
yes, so
as long as it's a good long one.
The Batman is on my list.
Nice, man. Is that your last one?
That's my 5th film.
Is it really?
That's all. My 10 films now are Shrek 2, Gojira, Kill Bill 2, Howl's Moving Castle, Hot Fuzz, The Batman, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith, Doctor Who the movie, and The Dark Crystal.
Nice.
I think that's a pretty solid...
That's a good list.
I'm pretty happy with that. I could watch
Okay.
those films for the rest of all time.
Good
I
man.
think I would be content.
Okay.
What's your last film?
I'm going to do a shout out to.
I was going to do my honourable mentions last.
No, I just want to do it.
Okay.
Just get it out of the way. Obviously, Revenge of the Sith nearly made a list, but I think I'm going to go with my other film. I nearly had Pink Floyd The Wall, because I had the album as well. And that's a good film.
Interesting,
to watch.
yeah.
It's something different, you know what I
didn't
mean?
even think about anything like that, to be fair, but...
I actually originally thought of it because a Who song came on the other day, and obviously they done Tommy, and Tommy was a film, but I think The Wall's better.
Okay.
So that was nearly it. But my final film, and it goes back to when I was a kid, I was talking to Mr. Friend the other day about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yep.
And it got me thinking of old films.
Yep.
And I've gone for Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
I have. Wasn't the biggest fan of it.
I fucking loved it. I thought it was better than Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I think I grew up on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, so I kind of like that more growing up. I didn't. I think I've only literally watched Bed Knobs and Broomsticks once.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I remember at one point the kid's like, "What's this got to do with my knob?"
Yeah,
me and my sister fucking laughed at that. I mean, we still laugh about it. To be fair, to this day. Just out of context, obviously we're a little bit older, so obviously we knew what knob was.
Yeah. I did think about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, to be fair, because obviously we was talking about it.
Yeah. But, that's fair.
We was talking about it because his girlfriend has never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if Sarah has. Probably not. I don't know.
I don't know. She's from that sort of family. She must have seen it.
Maybe. I'll ask her.
I'd be surprised if she hadn't.
I don't know. Sometimes she's surprised me with what she hasn't seen. Sometimes.
Yeah, to be fair, man, people are full of surprises. I bet you wasn't expecting me to pull out Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, I just love it, mate. I just think it's so good.
Okay. You'd be happy watching that for the rest of your life?
Absolutely, man.
Right,
I've got 10 films. I've got 10 albums as well, so I'm not going to be watching films all the time.
Obviously. And
I've got 10 kitchen utensils to play with.
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't.
What about garden tools?
I don't even know 10 gardening tools.
You can name 10 gardening tools?
I don't think so.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe 5 at a push.
Go
on. Hoe, a trowel, pitchfork, shovel, weed whacker, lawnmower.
Weed whacker is one, but that's the American way of saying it.
It'd
be strimmer.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, you named 5 easy.
Okay.
You named 6, actually.
Oh, but okay, fair enough. But that's not what this is. I'm going to do my... Right, I'm going to do my honourable mentions now.
Okay.
I had Wally.
Oh yeah, I love Wally.
Love Wally.
My ex hated Wally.
Big fan of it.
I think we've discussed this before.
I feel like if I
never understood that. I think Wally's fantastic.
Great fucking film.
Then they
just such an iconic.
Fatties go back to Earth and put the plant in the ground.
Exactly. My eyes, Jesus.
What eyes?
They're melted. Sorry, someone high beamed us.
That wasn't even high beam.
It was just bright lights.
Yeah, boy. LEDs.
I had Shaun of the Dead in my honourable mentions.
Yeah, I did think about that, but I'm not throwing it. I'm not throwing
it. I had both in there.
That's why I didn't choose Desolation of Smile, because it's like the whole story type of thing.
Exactly. As much as I do love Shaun of the Dead, I had Deadpool. Yeah, I love Deadpool. Probably one of my, probably my favourite superhero film.
Okay.
Maybe. I do love it. I do have an emotional connection to it. Deadpool's one of the first superheroes that I kind of discovered by myself.
Right.
You know, obviously I grew up with Spider-Man and Hulk and Batman, but they were always introduced to me. Like Deadpool was the first So I had this game called Marvel vs. Capcom, which you have played.
Yep.
And Deadpool was in that, and he was one of the few Marvel characters I was like, I have no idea who the fuck this Red Ninja is. So I did my research, and I'm like, the more I found out, the more I liked him. I started reading Deadpool.
He's a fucking
first comic I
character.
ever brought was the Deadpool comic.
Nice.
Called Deadpool Kills the Deadpool Kills the Multiverse.
Yep.
And he goes back in time and kills. Who does he kill? He kills Moby Dick, and a bunch of like it's a weird fucking comic, but it's like after he goes about killing like everyone in the universe, or he's killed. There's this one like bit. It's like 2 pages, and you see like Deadpool's laying. It's just scattered with all of these dead superheroes and villains, and like you can see the various ways. You got like Captain America's been cut in half with his shield. Thor's got his hammer implanted in his fucking head. There's like 3 dead Spider-Men. Like, and I just fell in love with the character. So when the movie came out, I was ecstatic because I never thought we would see a Deadpool movie, especially after Wolverine's origins, which is tragic. And from the moment the test footage got leaked, I knew I'd love the film, and I do. And then my last honourable mention is The Boy and the Heron, which is another Studio Ghibli film. The only reason I didn't add it is because I already had Howl's Moving Castle.
Right, okay.
And I didn't think you'd let me switch them out.
No.
Didn't think so. We watched that in cinema. It's the latest Studio Ghibli film.
Okay.
Watched it in cinema. It's beautiful. Not to sound too gay. It's just a lovely film. Lovely story. It's not too confusing. Animation is stunning. The voice acting, because we watched both the Japanese and the English on the same day, like losers, but I mean there was like loads of famous people in the English version, like William Dafoe, Florence Pugh, Robert Pattinson, loads of famous people, and they all did fantastic fucking jobs. It is just a wonderful little movie.
Okay,
so
nice. Yeah, another good film is Good Night, Mr. Tom.
I don't think I've seen that.
You not?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a good film, man.
What's it about?
It's about this little boy. He's from London City.
Okay.
It's the war.
Oh shit.
And so they send the kids to the countryside, don't they?
Oh yeah.
And this little boy, I can't even remember his name, but he goes, and there's only one more person in this tiny little village in the countryside that can take someone in. And there's one kid left, and it's this grumpy old man who's, I think his son and his wife's both dead. Oh, right. He's got a dog, but he looks after this kid, and this kid's like a mental good drawer.
Okay.
Like, he can draw just a fat straight line, mate.
Oh.
He just draws a straight line. It's like a ruler.
Yeah.
But straighter than a ruler.
Yeah. Oh, those people who can draw perfect circles now.
Yeah, man. He probably could.
Yeah.
But he's a little fucked up because his mum's a nutbag.
Oh.
And without ruining the film, it's just it's a good film. It's a good film. I do recommend it. It's not, like a action-packed film or nothing. It's just
sometimes just a good story with good characters. Sometimes that
is a cracker. I watched that a lot when I was quite young. Fair enough. It's just a good film, and I've not watched it in so long. I might watch it.
All right, yeah, nice. So they were our top 10 films.
That's our top 10 films for our Island.
I've got an interesting one for next time because we were
top 10.
I guess so. It's going to be more of a 5.
Okay.
It's going to be it's going to be 2.
Should be 2.
Yeah, 2 5s.
2 5s.
Okay. Dream blunt rotation and nightmare blunt rotation.
Right. Okay.
5 of the best people you can bring up to the island just to sit around in a circle, chat, pass the doob around, and then just for shits and giggles, like 5 worst people.
Okay.
And I will allow fictional characters as well.
Okay.
Yeah, good one.
I reckon we're going to have a similar circle.
I'm excited. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah?
Okay.
You happy with that?
Yeah. That's
cool.
a good idea, man. I like
you.
it. I like it. A bit more out there.
Yeah, I wanted to do something a bit different because I really didn't want to do kitchen utensils. I was like, if I don't come up with something, we're going to be stoked doing that.
It's what the people want, mate.
If you really want us to do kitchen utensils, let us know
of course
on YouTube. And
I'm sure my stepmom would love to know that I just
love a spatula.
I fucking love a spatula, mate. And I know my way around a hob.
Oh yeah, I do like tongs just for the clicky action. We're not getting into the discussion right now.
You started.
I did. So yeah, dream blunt rotation and nightmare blunt rotation.
What are we doing first?
Well, we'll do both in the same episode.
Oh, we'll do both in the same episode. Oh, okay, right, I see. Oh, that's good, that's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
Very good idea. I'll let you come up with the ideas from now on then.
No.
Because all you're going to get from me is...
Well, your fucking
Oh,
music album, your, music thing.
What?
Like, you coming up with the idea for...
Yeah, well, still,
Music.
just, yeah. I'll just let you come up with the top 10s.
Oh, I
'Cause
see.
all I've come up
right.
with so far is
Kitchen
kitchen utensils and flowers. And then you made me name 10 flowers. And I was like 2 away.
That's
Which is
fair.
pathetic for a landscape gardener.
Well, you did better than what I could have done, I guess.
And one of them was marijuana.
Oh,
fucking hell, man.
Deary
What do
me.
we do?
dearie me.
What are we doing with our lives?
Enjoying it.
That's, well, maybe.
I'm enjoying this moment.
I'm enjoying
at
this
least.
moment. I've enjoyed the last hour, 41 minutes and 45 seconds. 6
And
seconds.
we hope you have too.
No, well, they're not going to have an hour.
Pointed.
They're going to have a cut down version.
Yeah,
mate,
it's
so-
going to be like an hour and a
Unless the
half.
cut down version is 1 minute, 1 hour, 1.
I get what you're trying to say.
I just couldn't say it with the words.
Yeah. Bless you.
I have
Um,
problems sometimes.
I know, buddy.
A chicha hour.
Okay.
Right, what have we got left?
I guess we're just
Yeah,
music.
it's music.
Right?
It's just
some
music.
So,
Ozzy versus Dio.
yeah, as explained earlier, we listened to both Dio and Ozzy's first single albums. Literally, we listened to it, so it was like both their first songs of the album, both their second songs of the album.
Yep,
Mitch was kind enough to make the playlist, which I appreciate that.
that's
by the
all right,
way.
mate. I'm going to do it for all of them.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll switch the order around a little bit to make a bit more sense
Okay.
with some of the songs, because I swapped. Well, I had to swap 3 around to make 2 work, which was Crazy Train and Rainbow in the Dark,
Okay.
because they're the more quote unquote poppier songs out of their big ones, and Holy Diver and Mr. Crowley,
Okay.
because they're more epic,
Yeah.
if you understand what I'm coming from.
Okay.
And a little bit of backstory
Yep.
for Ozzy versus Dio is Ozzy was obviously Black Sabbath lead singer
Yep.
for their 8 albums, I think.
Yep.
A lot of stuff went on. They was all on drugs. They was all having bad times. I think one of them was probably getting divorced. They was not having a good time. Ozzy was fired. Geeds was fired. They both come back. Ozzy left. He turned up one day in a T-shirt which had Blizzard of Oz, which is what he was going to call his band, but they obviously just went with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
So obviously he left Sabbath.
Yep.
They got Ronnie James Dio in,
Yep.
who was obviously amazing.
The man
And
with
he
the
did
golden
2
voice.
albums and then come back and did another album.
Yep.
All very good, fantastic albums.
Oh,
He
yeah,
had
yeah.
obviously a great solo career, but from what I've read and heard is they didn't like each other at all.
Who? Dio and Ozzy?
Yep, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure Ozzy had some sort of little hanging dwarf thing or something taking the piss out of Dio. Obviously because Dio was a little man.
Yeah.
But I think Dio didn't Ozzy because he was just a fucking nutbag, joker type fella, I think.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
You know, he's a big party. and
I
that.
kind of didn't know that. That's kind of bummed me out a little bit.
Well, it is what it
I
is.
suppose.
Some people just
they
don't.
still both make great
fantastic!
music
And I'm sure they were both lovely. They're both lovely people in their own respects.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people just don't click.
It happens.
It
To be
does
fair,
happen.
It happens.
You know, I've met people in my life, they're nice people, but they're just not people I would hang around with
This is
or
that's
make
fair.
music with.
Yeah.
So
that's
to go
fair.
on with that, it's
let's go.
let's get
Showdown.
cracking. I've actually got to get my little book out because
Oh.
I couldn't really write it how I wanted to on my phone.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna go through and yeah. So
Oh my god!
he's got his fucking book out.
Little book.
He's got notes and everything. Lovely. So, did you notice that it was exactly 1 hour and 23 minutes, which is 1, 2, 3.
What?
The playlist.
I didn't. No, I didn't look at
I've
that.
literally just seen that now. Look at
That's
it.
interesting.
Okay. First up, we have I Don't Know versus
Stand Up and Shout.
Both great songs. So do you want to take the lead in this one?
Yeah, okay. So, obviously, two great songs.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say that about every set here, probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
Most of this album was written by Jimmy Bain, the bassist,
Okay.
Ronnie Dio, the singer,
Yep.
Vivian Campbell, the guitarist, and Vinny Appice,
Okay.
the drummer. And I believe Stand Up and Shout was written by all four of them.
Okay.
I'm going to kick this off with, I picked Stand Up and Shout over I Don't Know.
Me too.
I'm not surprised. It is just...
Are they both the first songs on the album?
They are, yes.
I do feel like Stand Up and Shout is
It's the
much
strongest start.
It
is.
Not that I Don't Know is a bad song, but when, comparing the two, to me, it was like a clear... I didn't really have much trouble choosing.
No, that was probably one of the easy ones, but Stand Up and Shout was mine.
Fair enough. Banger song.
Absolutely banger song.
I'm going to say that about every song
Yep,
I choose.
cool. Next is Crazy Train versus Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah, this is one that I struggled on, but it's not the one I was talking about.
I can imagine that one's Mr. Crowley and Holy Diver.
It was.
Yeah.
That was an evil pairing.
That's what, mate, it was the choice to make for me.
I guess. But I chose Crazy Train.
I chose Crazy Train as well. I wasn't expecting you to choose Crazy Train.
Don't get me wrong, I do love Rainbow in the Dark.
I think there's... Even though Crazy Train come out first, because this album came out in 1980, Holy Diver was 1983, I think there's more of a wear on Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah. Crazy Train, even though these are both, like you said, the most kind of iconic poppy songs.
Yep.
You know, everyone knows Crazy Train. Anyone who knows Dio knows Rainbow in the Dark.
If anyone who slightly knows Dio,
yeah,
definitely knows Rainbow in the
Dark. Exactly. I think where, obviously, I've known Dio for a long time, I've listened to a lot of Dio. Rainbow in the Dark is now obviously much further down my list.
Absolutely.
The more of his other songs I've listened to.
Yeah. I don't think it's anywhere.
It's
close
just kind of like
to be
that
honest.
almost radio, not to, but like, you know, the Moneymaker song.
It is the poppy one.
Yeah.
As is Crazy Train.
I mean, yeah, it's Crazy Train, but Crazy Train is just timeless.
Just iconic riff.
It's just
solos fantastic.
That was another thing that
great.
The solo in that is definitely what gave this song the edge for me.
We definitely lost a guitarist there in Randy Rhoads.
Absolutely. Fucking hell.
Fuck, cut that out. I regret saying that.
Okay.
Love you, Randy. Next up is Goodbye to Romance versus Gypsy.
Yep.
What have you got for me?
It's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asked you now, so.
Oh, okay. I did add both these songs to my like list.
Right.
But Gypsy.
Okay.
But I did enjoy both. That was a little bit of a hard one for me. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm such a Dio fan. But
I have
found myself enjoying that just that little bit more.
Okay. Well, I went the other way. I went Goodbye to Romance.
Okay.
Ozzy's first ballad. Ozzy is amazing on ballads.
Yep.
So yeah, man, there's just not much else to say. I do love a good gay little love song. So you know me.
Alright, next up we have Suicide Solution versus Caught in the Middle.
I went Suicide Solution.
So did I.
Oh,
So
did
I.
not expect this from Sir Noodles.
I really enjoyed it. Again, like added it to my like list. I'm not quite sure why in particular.
I think it's got one of his most iconic riffs.
Yeah, I think I remember really liking, because both don't. No, I'm thinking of a different song, don't worry. But yeah, no, I just really enjoyed listening to it, and we'll probably be listening to it more.
Yeah, man, Caught in the Middle was probably one of my least liked ones on Dio's album. I think.
Same. I think that's more like one of the few that I didn't add to my fucking like list.
Yeah, man. Okay,
that's
fair enough.
From someone who sucks Dio's dick.
You do.
I do.
Right, at the number 5 spot, we've got. At the number 5 spot, we've got the Battle of the Heavyweights.
Yeah.
Which is Mr. Crowley versus Holy Diver.
This This
is a tough
This was
one.
the one I had to listen to both songs like 5 times.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It wasn't a tough one for me.
That makes sense.
I knew it'd be a tough one for you, but I think it is the matchup that had to happen.
I think if you did Holy Diver versus Crazy Train,
Yeah,
Holy
you would have
Diver
gone
would
Holy
have
Diver.
but Mr. Crowley.
Mister, yes, bruv. I'm so happy you chose Mr. Crowley.
I love both these songs. I think the reason again, that is probably the most iconic Dio song.
Yep.
And I've maybe just heard that a little bit. I mean, I've heard Mr. Crowley a lot as well, don't get me wrong. But the guitar solo in Mr. Crowley
That is
just beautiful.
I'd have to recheck myself, but Mr. Crowley was, and possibly still is, my favourite Ozzy Osbourne song of all time.
It just slaps.
There's just something about it.
Yeah.
I think it personally, I think it towers even, over Crazy Train. Personally.
Oh,
I think
agree.
it's miles better.
100%.
I think it's the best song on the album.
That's fair.
And
That's
it is
fair.
definitely in his
But
top
yeah,
5 songs.
that was a big struggle for me, but yes. I had to
Did
go
you
Mr.
know
Crowley.
that he sang that for like nearly 40 years and he didn't even know what it was about?
What, Mr. Crowley?
Ozzy sang that song for 40 years and didn't even know what it was about. It's about Alistair Crowley.
Right.
And whatnot. And I'm pretty sure it was when Zakk Wylde was in the band. And he said something. He was like, "What the fuck's all this about?" And I was like, "That's what you've been singing about for the last 40 years." So that's a cracking little Ozzy story.
I didn't know that was funny. Next
right,
up,
number 6.
got No Bone Movies.
Yep.
Versus Straight Through the... Is that Heart?
Straight
Straight
Through
Through
the
the Heart. I went for Straight Through the Heart.
I am on the same boat there. I'm pretty sure No Bone Movies is about pornos. So
Oh, fair enough.
it's just I'm pretty sure No Bone Movies is the extra to this album, possibly.
Okay.
It's one of my least favourite Ozzy songs.
Whatever. No, like out of all.
I don't know, man. I can't tell you where it'd be placing, so it wouldn't be placing very high.
Fair enough.
And I could probably name a fair few Ozzy songs.
That's
So
fair,
Straight
that's
Through
fair.
the Heart, man. It starts off strong.
It is a very strong song.
I think that's probably. It's not my favourite. My favourite's the other one, but I think it's a close favourite for me on this album.
Okay.
7.
Yep.
We've got Steal Away versus Don't Talk to Strangers.
Now we have Revelation versus Invincible.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Invisible, sorry.
Yeah. Revelation Mother Earth versus Invincible.
Yep.
Invisible, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright, I did the same thing.
Even a fucking dumbass. I've gone Revelation Mother Earth.
I've gone Invisible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I just can't quite remember exactly what it was about that I liked more.
Okay.
Just did.
Fair enough. I think
No, it's
Revelation
not really.
Mother Earth's an amazing song about us killing the Earth.
I think the message behind the
even
song
all
was
the
good,
way back
yeah.
then, what we're doing. And I think the composure of it, man. Randy Rhoads was a composer for sure. The key changes, the time changes, man. It's just brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff.
Fair enough.
Number 7 is Steal Away.
Yep.
Don't Talk to Strangers. What you got? Don't Talk to Strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me too. I nearly had Steal Away, to be fair, but I changed my
I
mind.
didn't
Don't Talk to Strangers is my favourite song on that album.
It is a banging Dio song, especially like kind of like the drop.
Oh yeah,
You know,
the melodic beginning into that
very
heavy Dio
soft,
voice.
Yeah, it's just
Brilliant. What we love from Dio.
Mick.
Yep.
And then last but not
No. Yep.
yeah, we've got Looking at Me, Looking at You versus Shame on the Night.
Yep.
I chose Looking at Me, Looking at You.
So did I.
Nice.
So did I.
I was a little bit disappointed that the last song on Dio's album wasn't as banging as the rest.
Yep.
And I do really like Looking at Me, Looking at You. I think that was just a banging song as well.
Yeah, man, I will
Probably
say
one of my favourites Well, like other than Mr. Crowley. And
Yeah,
that, but,
yeah,
like,
I love that song.
it's
I, mean,
up
I
there.
used to have quite an affection
added
for that
it to my
song.
like list. Like, yeah. But,
Wicked. Just a note: this album was written by Ozzy,
okay.
of course.
Yep.
He doesn't get many writing credits,
Nope.
but Bob Daisley's bassist and Randy Rhoads guitarist.
Okay.
So yeah, man. So
Lovely
what did you have it? I had
So-
it 6-3.
I think mine was 4-5.
You had 5-4.
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally
5 to
one,
Dio,
one
4
distance.
to Ozzy.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Okay, I'm happy with that. I thought it was going to be more split.
I thought mine was going to be more Dio
way
oriented.
more split. But yeah, man, no, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, me too. I was pleasantly surprised, but yeah.
I will say one thing bands don't really focus on anymore is the order of the songs on their albums.
Yeah.
And I think Ozzy crushes that
That's fair.
with his openers and
That's
his
fair.
closers. So yeah, man. So that's that. Next up, we've got Diary of a Madman
Yep.
versus Last in Line,
Yep. Oh, that's
which is going to be a tough one.
you know.
Very tough. But other than that, that's us done. I think. I believe that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we got nothing really else to
I don't have anything to say,
chat
mate.
about. No,
That's just a toothache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's not your fault.
Oh, I'm sorry that you
It's
have.
because your kisses
So
are so sugary.
So catch us next time. We're going to be recording a special episode on a special day.
Yeah. Saturday, the 20th of April.
If you know, you
So
know.
that's only a couple of weeks away.
Hitler's birthday.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm celebrating for a different reason.
We'll be talking about UFC 300.
Oh,
We'll be doing our Nightmare and
rotations.
Dream rotations.
okay.
And it'll be the episode before our special guest.
Yes, before we have a guest, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be giving you guys a
Yeah,
general knowledge
yeah,
quiz.
yeah.
I thought that would be
Mitch is
fun.
writing a quiz for us,
A
which
couple
I'm
of
excited.
games or something.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. And, well,
Yeah.
until then,
Until then.
just keep floating.
Or don't. Sink.
No.
Sink to the bottom.
You could, of the bottom of the briny sea. Bed knobs and
Oh,
broomsticks.
shit.
Bobbing along. Bottom of the beautiful briny sea. You know?
What's that got to do with my knob?
Jibber,
Jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
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 jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jibber, jabber, jibber, jabber, jibber, jabber. Jibber,
jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jibber,
jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jibber,
jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jibber,
jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
jibber,
jabber.
jabber. Jibber,
Jabber,
jabber, jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jibber,
jabber,
jabber,
jibber,
jibber,
jabber,
jabber, jabber, jibber, jabber, jibber, jabber, jibber.
jabber.